What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com, and I got some good news for you. This POS that you see before you is now in Venezuela. Yes, hunky, yes. Okay. Leonel Moreno, I think that's how you pronounce it. He has been deported. I wanted to say at first, why did it take so long? But then again, Biden was in office. Of course it took so long. We had to get Trump in office for this POS to finally be sent back to his home country. Let me basically break everything down for you. Those of you who don't know who this is, stay tuned. I'm going to basically catch you up on some past lore, and we will all be caught up and we can all celebrate this together. Illegal immigrant influencer Leonel Moreno, who was advising illegals on how to squat in American homes, has been deported to Venezuela. I voted for this. Now, this right here is the footage that is in Venezuela, and that's him right now, as you can see, with the red mask. I don't know why they're wearing masks, but okay, that's their thing over there. And so he was escorted by security because it was a big fight that happened on the plane with him. He's not liked by a lot of Hispanics and Latinos. So it could be because of the fact that he was causing a lot of problems for them with his TikTok account. And as you can see, he has grown out his hair. This is what he used to look like. You know, he was always have a shortcut, like nearly bald. That was his look. And so in order to basically hide, or I guess you could say disguise himself, he let his hair grow out fully and maybe walked around with a mask. Now, for those of you who don't know who this is, this guy would make TikTok videos teaching other illegals how to make money off of the system. He also taught them how to get into these abandoned homes, whether they were abandoned or rented. Now, he's strictly talking in Spanish here, but this is translated. So I'm going to play it so you can get a taste of what a POS this guy was and still is.
Mi gente, he pensado invadir una casa en United States, ya que me enteré que existe una ley que dice que si una casa no está habitada, podemos expropiarla. Capichi, muchachos, aquí en United States también se aplica la de invasión de terreno. Y creo que ese será mi próximo negocio. Invadir casas abandonadas. Ya que me he buscado unos códigos con mis amigos africanos. Y me dijeron que ya llevan como 7 casas expropiadas. Y como dice el dicho, papi, hay que buscar la vuelta. Y la vuelta ahorita mismo es invadir casas, ya que nos encontramos en situación de calle y es la única manera que tenemos para no vivir en la calle y no ser una carga pública. Capichi, la ley dice que las casas abandonadas, deterioradas y que esté en mal estado, podemos llegar y repararlas, vivir en ella y si podemos venderla, hasta pedir créditos con ella. ¿Qué dicen ustedes?
Now, after posting so many videos like this on TikTok, TikTok finally banned him off the platform. So he went to his Instagram account and started flexing $15,000 and $100 bills to get someone to get his TikTok account back. That's not how it works, but still. So it took a while for him to get banned because he was getting mass reported by everybody. Like I said, the Latinos and Hispanics didn't like him. They really hated him. And of course, us good old Americans didn't like him. So everybody was reporting his account because he was teaching a lot of his followers how to fleece the system, how to take advantage of banks. to get loans that they are not going to pay back, how to actually get more money and social benefits. And he would basically encourage them by showing like big wads of $100 bills. And when he got removed from TikTok, which he was also getting paid as an influencer, he wanted his TikTok account back. And this is when he would just flex his money. Like, I'll give you $15,000 if you can get my account back. And so that never happened. Thank goodness. So here's an article from the New York Post. I'm going to read this in addition to showing a very funny video from Jesse Waters because he covered this too. So let's go ahead and get into it. Brazen migrant influencer who flashed cash urged other illegals to squat in U.S. homes, deported to Venezuela after causing uproar on the flight. The brazen migrant influencer who infamously flashed around wads of U.S. government cash handouts and encouraged other illegal border crossers to squat in American homes has finally been deported back to Venezuela after causing uproar on the flight back. Leonel, I'm going to probably mess up his name, I don't care. Leonel Moreno, who encouraged illegal migrants to invade abandoned houses in sick TikToks, was sent back to the Nacro state this week after President Trump resumed deportation flights to the country. Venezuela Minister of Interior, Justice, and Peace, I'm not going to know how, I'm going to say Diablo Escaparo. I'm not going to learn how to say these names. And if that insults you, I don't care. Said Moreno was welcome back. However, the freeloading migrant caused disruption on the flight and upset his fellow passengers. Moreno was seen walking off the deportation flight this week after causing a stir on the plane. The firebrand TikToker had to be placed in his own section of the plane with extra security to calm tensions. It is unclear why Moreno caused the disruption or what he was doing. After he stepped off the deportation flight, he flashed a thumbs up and received a pat on the shoulder from a security official escorting him off the plane. And now we have a very, very funny video from Jesse Waters. You're going to love this one, I swear to God, okay? Fox News alert. Leonel Moreno, a.k.a. the freeloading Venezuelan welfare king, has been deported. We told you about Moreno last year when he was trying to become a migrant influencer by mocking Americans while living large off the government dole. I hope you enjoyed the Joe Biden bucks while they lasted. And that's not all. Leonel apparently caused a scene on the flight back to Venezuela, and officials had to move him to his own section of the plane with extra security. I assume there was no in-flight movie either. Adios, amigo.
Fox News alert, Leonel Moreno, a.k.a. the freeloading Venezuelan welfare king, has been deported. We told you about Moreno last year when he was trying to become a migrant influencer, mocking Americans while living large off the government dole.
You're hurt because I make more than you without much work, while you work like slaves, understand? That's the difference between you and me. I'm always going to make lots of money without much work, and you're always going to be exploited and miserable and insignificant.
Hope you enjoyed the Biden bucks while they lasted. That's not all, though. Lionel apparently caused a scene on the flight back to Venezuela, and officials had to move him to his own section of the plane with extra security. I assume there was no in-flight movie either. ACLU is probably suing. Too bad. Adios, amigo.
Breaking news! Venezuelan migrant influencer Leonel Moreno, who went viral on TikTok for encouraging illegal border crossers to squat in U.S. homes, was ordered deported by an immigration judge. Personally, I think, yes, this is good, and it should have been done years ago. He's now barred from even coming back for life. And I really hope the next set of administrations from here on out keep this guy out of the USA. I can't understand why anyone in the USA would want this man to be here telling other illegals how to get into your homes and squat while, say, you're on vacation or at the store or just somewhere else. So let this be a lesson to anybody else trying to state and tell illegals how to stick around and stay in America and ruin people's lives by trying to squat in their homes. So chime in, Americans. Do you like the fact that they deported this guy? Democrats, chime in. Are you going to try to save him from being deported? All I got to say is adios, amigo.
It has finally happened. Leito Oficial has been deported. This took place yesterday. He was deported from the United States back to Venezuela. Just in case you don't remember, let me refresh your memory. As soon as he got to the United States, he started making content and started advising other Latinos on how to make it in America without doing anything and how to live off other people's money. He even had videos on how to live in people's properties without paying any rent. Immediately, a lot of people online started not liking him because he was doing bad advice for the Latino community and it was not a good look for us. He was also making videos of how to get money off the IRS. In the now viral video, you can see he no longer has short hair. He has very long hair, kind of like an afro with an orange mask. Prior to his deportation, he was in the United States detained by ICE since March of 2024, a whole year. And finally, yesterday, he got deported. This is the first time that I have ever seen the Latino community get together and not like somebody. And everybody was very happy that he got sent back to where he came from. He was even making videos of how to take free products from Walmart. Let me know what you guys think about all this down below in the comments. And like always, don't forget to follow for more viral news. Ciao, pescado.
And there you have it, taters. So another one bites the dust and he's back in his dookie hole country. I can't say the curse words. Y'all know how that is. Anyway, let me know what you think by leaving a comment below this video. Are you glad? I know I'm happy and there's more to come. Don't forget to give me a like. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, taters.